Hey, what's going on? This is your 2018, halfway through the year, quick way to reset. Obviously, June is now over. We're in July. First half is gone. What are we going to do different now than what we did in the past? Whatever's not working, whatever we need to figure out to make sure that the second half of the year is better than the first half of the year, right? So, what we're going to go over today is 5 ways to reset, to kind of hit that reset button to figure out where we want to be and how we're going to get there. So, everybody get your pieces of paper and your pens out. Time to take notes. I think you're going to love this. Number one, first way to reset to get ready for the second half of the year is to celebrate. You've got to kind of step back, take that 5,000-foot view, and really celebrate the wins. Celebrate maybe where you are in your goals if you're hitting them really, really well, or and doesn't really even have to be professionally. It could be personally as well. Uh, so often we get caught up in the weeds, right? We get worried about what's happening day to day. We get very, very reactive instead of being proactive. But at times throughout the year, like this point here, it's a great time to really celebrate. And again, I know some of you may be thinking, "Hey, my first half of the year wasn't that strong. What do I have to celebrate?" Well, you made it to the first half of the year, right? And the celebration really could be is, "Hey, I've got another 6 months to make this happen." So really, number one is just kind of step back and celebrate. Number two, accept your situation. You are exactly where you need to be. So, for example, if you had a huge first half of the year, awesome, that's fantastic. But we need to continue to go better. We need to continue to have a good second half of the year, right? So we just need to accept it. And again, this more geared towards the second one is going to gear towards not having the best part of the year or the best part of the first half of the year. It's okay. It's okay. Accept the situation. You are exactly where you need to be. There's a lot of things and a lot of time that can happen between now and the end of the year. You just have to be able to understand, okay, this is where I'm at. This is reality. I need to continue to move forward, right? Accept the situation, accept where you are. Number three, very, very important, and that's why it's a perfect day to really watch this and get pumped up. Number three is got to get locked in. You got to get locked in. So no matter what happened even last week, last month, or the first half of the year, doesn't matter. Right now, you got to get locked in. What areas in your life have you been shortcutting? So, for example, have you been not locking in your prospecting time in your schedule? Are you not making the phone calls that you should? Are you not doing the emails? Are you not doing these videos? Are you skipping the gym? Are you skipping eating healthy or clean? Whatever the case is, by getting locked in, we need to identify, first of all, what we're shortcutting. And then we need to develop and be accountable towards those things that we've been shortcutting. So, again, let's say it is phone calls. We'll use that as an easy example because a lot of times in reality, that's one area where we are missing. We're kind of missing the boat a little bit, is that accountability towards the phone calls. So, if you want to make 10 calls a day, 5 calls a day, 20 calls a day, 50 calls a day, whatever that case is, lock in that number right now, today being Monday, and become focused and make sure that you're going to hold yourself accountable. So whether it's being a ticker next to your phone or calling somebody, and that kind of leads us into the next one, is really number four is developing that list of who can help. Okay, so now that we've accepted the situation, we're celebrated. Now we're locked in to figure out what we need to do. Really, it's who can help. And I would encourage you to maybe take a sheet of paper and list 3 to 5 people. I wouldn't do any more than that because it kind of gets watered down after that. And even 1 or 2 people, you need a little bit more than that as well. So 3 to 5 people that can help you out. Who can help you? These are the people that can help you. And again, as you make that list, put it next to your phone or in your wallet or not even in your wallet. Put it next to your phone, put it on your wall, somewhere where you can see it. Whether it be a manager, whether it be a coworker, whether it be a relative, your spouse, your friend, your coach, it could be anybody. But develop that list to make sure that you actually know who can hold you accountable. So when you're making these calls and you start questioning yourself, man, that creative avoidance steps in. I've already made enough calls today. I've set enough appointments. I shouldn't have to. I don't want to finish the rest of them. Look at that list and say, okay, these are the people that can help me continue to push through this. You're not out there by yourself. You're not on an island. A lot of people watching this video are independent contractors, right? So this is just to reiterate that you're not alone. to have that list of people right next to you to understand that you are part of a team, a lot of times that will help. And the fifth one, really, is probably one of my favorites. It's just to really have that clear vision. Have that clear vision of where you want to be next month, and like the beginning of August, 3-4 months, and really towards the end of the year, and then long term. If we continue to understand that we can get locked in, figure out the areas we're shortcutting, know who's going to help us, can we vision where we're going to be at in that 6 months at the end of the year? So, I know what you're thinking. No, I don't want. It sounds kind of cheesy, Jeremy, but really close your eyes and take time throughout the day, whether it's tonight, tomorrow morning when you get up, but visualize yourself being successful. What would happen if you do make these phone calls? This is the bigger paycheck. Can you envision your bank account going up? Can you envision seeing that paycheck that's bigger? Can you envision that new car? Can you envision that new house? It's all these things that you have to make sure that they're very, very clear in your vision. Again, the human brain is very, very visual. When I say the word ice cream, you don't think of ICECREAM. You think of an ice cream cone. By envisioning where you want to be, it makes it a lot easier and more attainable to become who you want to be. So again, 5 ways to get locked in for the second half of the year. Number 1 is to celebrate. Number 2, accept the situation. Number 3, get locked in. Number 4, who can help? And number 5, create a clear vision. So if you're watching this on Monday, beginning of the month, awesome. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, whenever you listen to this video as a team, really take these 5 things to heart. By implementing these 5 things, I know you're going to have a huge, huge, huge second half of the year. So again, Jeremy Todd, if you got any questions, feel free to call me. Shoot me an email, jeremy@jeremytodd.com, or call me, 260-460-7741. Everyone have a wonderful week, wonderful month, wonderful second half of the year. Go out and crush it. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day.